Okay, so this is how to work on the phone using EFT. So make sure that your client has water with them and that they know the tapping points, so that you've sent them a sheet or you've sent them a video about the tapping points so that they know where they are. So I'm ringing up and ring ring. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Now I just wanted to make sure that everything's set for the session. You've got your water and you've got the sheet that I sent you about the tapping points.
Yep.
Okay, so everything's out of the way, the phone's turned off and we're all ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Now I just want you to let me know what you want to get out of the session today. What's the issue that you want to work on?
When I get sort of, it's really sporadic, but at times when I get worked up or stressed about something, I get like a pain in my side.
Okay. So just describe that pain in the side. What's that like for you?
Physically it's like a stitch or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what side did you say it was on?
It's always on my left side.
Okay. So does it come at different times?
It does, usually when I'm stressed.
Okay. And when was the last time that you felt it?
This morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want you to start tapping on the karate chop point. Now with the phone, are you able to put that on speaker and just leave it down near you?
I'm on hands-free.
Great. All right, so start tapping on the karate chop point.
Mm-hmm.
And tap and say, even though I've got this pain in my left side, and it comes and goes, and it's there especially when I'm stressed, and it's a sharp pain. I accept myself and my body and whatever my body's trying to tell me, and I'm letting my body know it's safe to release this. I accept myself and my body deeply and completely. Even though I've got this sharp pain in my left side that comes and goes, especially when I'm stressed, I'm willing to process this now. And I accept myself and my body wholly and completely. Even though I still have this sharp pain in my left side that comes and goes, especially when I'm stressed, I accept myself and I'm open to the possibility of releasing this now. Eyebrow point, releasing this sharp pain outside of the eye, this sharp pain in my left side, under the eye, it comes and goes, it's there when I'm stressed, under the nose, this sharp pain in my left side, chin point, I felt it this morning, collarbone, this sharp pain in my left side when I'm stressed, just like this morning, under the arm, this sharp pain in my left side, I had it this morning when I was stressed, eyebrow, this sharp pain in my left side, side of the eye, it was there this morning, under the eye, this stress I had this morning, I felt it on my left side, under the nose, this sharp pain in my left side, I get it when I'm stressed, chin point, I got it this morning, collarbone, I wonder if I could let some of it go, all this tension and stress in my left side, under the arm, I wonder what that would feel like to let it go. So take a deep breath and have a mouthful of water. Now when you tune into what happened this morning and the stress that you had this morning, and that feeling in your left side, that sharp pain, I didn't get a SUDS level out of 10 for you for that before, but if you tune into that stress that you had this morning and that sharp pain in your side, your left side, what would it have been this morning?
Maybe a 5 out of 10.
Okay, and when you're tuning into it now, has that shifted or gone down?
It feels like it's still there. It feels like it's looming.
Looming. And if that sharp pain in your left side that's looming had an emotion or a message for you, what would it be? Just start tapping on your karate chop point and tune in to that sharp pain.
It's panic.
It's panic?
Yeah.
Okay. So tuning into that panic. So it's not really stress, it's really panic, isn't it?
Well, I can't. I've just automatically gone straight back to an exam.
Okay. So how old were you when you had that exam?
Matric. So how old's that? Last year high school.
17-ish.
Yeah.
Okay. So just describe what was happening then when you had that panic when you were about 17 doing your exams.
I'm standing out near George Cresswell Hall, which is where we had our exams, and I could barely breathe. Like it was like kind of a really intense stitch in the side of my body.
So it's a stitch sort of sharp pain. Okay.
And it's totally not in my control. Like doesn't matter how calm I think I am. But back then I know I wasn't calm. I didn't feel prepared.
I didn't feel prepared. Okay, let's do some tapping on all of that. So stay on the karate chop point.
Yeah.
Even though I have this sharp stitch in my side.
Even though I have this sharp stitch in my side.
I can't breathe.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe in deeply.
I can't breathe in deeply. I've got this stitch, this sharp pain in my side.
Yeah, it's like sort of stabbed in the side.
Like I've been stabbed in the side. And it's totally out of my control.
It's totally out of my control.
I've got all this panic.
I've got all this panic.
I accept myself.
I accept myself.
And this panic.
And this panic.
And this feeling of being out of control.
And this feeling of being out of control.
And I'm willing at looking at processing this now.
And I'm willing at looking at processing this now.
I love and accept myself and my body.
I love and accept myself and my body.
And the way my body is telling me that I feel out of control.
And the way my body is telling me I feel out of control.
Go to the eyebrow. This feeling of being out of control.
This feeling of being out of control.
When I was in my exam at 17.
When I was in my exam at 17.
Under the eye, I could hardly breathe.
I could hardly breathe.
Under the nose, I could hardly breathe, this sharp pain.
I could hardly breathe, this sharp pain.
Chin, it was out of my control.
It's out of my control.
Collarbone, I felt it in my side.
I felt it in my side.
This sharp pain like a stitch.
This sharp pain like a stitch.
Under the arm, it was out of my control.
It was out of my control.
Take a deep breath. Have another sip of water. And just think about now that sitting in that exam and that feeling of panic and being out of control and you can hardly breathe and that sharp pain. Has that gone down a bit? Or has it shifted or moved?
It's maybe a 4.
And is it still that memory that comes up the most, or does it go back to another memory as well?
It's still the same thing, but I remember it was my accounting exam. I know it happened before, but I couldn't tell you, I can't picture a scene of when it happened before.
Okay, so just tune in and tap on the karate chop point. Even though I still have this 4 out of 10 sharp, out of control pain.
Even though I have this sharp, out of control, 4 out of 10 sharp, out of control pain.
And I still feel it in my side.
And I still feel it in my side.
My left side, I can hardly breathe.
My left side, I can hardly breathe.
All this panic.
All this panic.
In my accounting exam.
My accounting exam.
I don't like numbers.
Oh, I hate numbers.
I accept myself.
I accept myself.
Deeply and completely.
Deeply and completely.
Even though I still hate numbers.
Even though I still hate numbers.
And I get this panic sharp pain.
And I get this panic sharp pain.
This out of control pain.
This out of control pain.
In my left side.
In my left side.
I can hardly breathe.
I can hardly breathe.
I accept myself.
I accept myself.
And the way my body's feeling panic.
And the way my body's feeling panic.
It's trying to protect me.
It's trying to protect me.
To keep me away from numbers.
Keep me away from numbers.
I accept myself.
I accept myself.
Deeply and completely.
Deeply and completely.
Eyebrow. This accounting exam.
This accounting exam.
Outside of the eye, I don't like numbers.
I don't like numbers.
Under the eye, I felt out of control.
I felt out of control.
Under the nose, my body was telling me I was out of
My
control.
body was telling me I was out of control.
Chin point, all this panic and fear.
All this panic and fear.
Collarbone, panic and fear, I can hardly breathe.
Panic and fear, I can hardly breathe.
No wonder I don't like numbers.
No wonder I don't like numbers.
I can hardly breathe, it's out of control.
I can hardly breathe, it's out of control.
Under the arm. All this out of control feeling,
All this out of control feeling.
I accept myself
I accept myself
and my body.
and my body.
So take another deep breath. Just tune into that memory of being in that accounting exam. You got through it all right, didn't you? Does it still feel so out of control? Do you still have that sharp feeling of not being able to breathe, that sharp pain?
Not there, no, I don't think. I'm finding it really hard to tune in.
Okay, that's a good sign. But try and tune in. Try and tune it in and really feel that. Here you are in that accounting exam, there's panic, there's attack, there's this panic sort of feeling. It's out of control.
Yeah.
You can't breathe.
Yeah. It's the sharp pain isn't there, but there's a real panic in my chest, like a vibration in my chest.
Right?
And it's not necessarily about the numbers, it's
What are the consequences? What if you fail?
yeah, what if I fail? Then all the work will be wasted, or I'll be stupid.
Okay, so let's do some tapping on that on the karate chop point.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I've got all this panic, I can't breathe.
Even though I've got all this panic, I can't breathe.
All that work will be wasted.
All that work will be wasted.
What if I fail?
What if I fail?
I'll be stupid.
I'll be stupid.
And I've got all this going on in my body.
I've got this all going on in my body.
And I'm feeling it in my lungs.
And I'm feeling it in my lungs.
I can't breathe.
Can't breathe.
I accept myself
I accept myself
and all these feelings.
and all these feelings.
And let my body know we can process this now.
And let my body know I can process this now.
And I accept myself
I accept myself
and this feeling of not being good enough or not being, what was it, or being stupid.
Yeah, just sort of hopeless, actually. Is the
Of
word.
hopeless,
Yeah,
being
like,
hopeless. If
done
I
all this
fail.
work,
I've done all this work.
and I'm not going to remember it.
I'm not going to remember
It's
it.
not going to come back to me. I must be stupid.
It's not going to come back to me. I must be stupid.
Yeah,
And I'm feeling it in my chest.
I feel it in my chest.
I'm letting my body know we can let go of this now.
I'm letting my body. I can let go of this now.
Even though I've still got this remaining feeling
Even though I've still got this remaining feeling
in my chest.
in my
I
chest.
can't breathe.
I can't breathe.
All this work I've put into it.
All this work I've put into it.
What if I can't remember it?
What if I can't remember it?
What if I feel stupid
What if I feel stupid
and hopeless?
and hopeless? What if I am stupid?
What if I am stupid? I accept myself
I accept myself
and the way my body is reacting to my thoughts.
and the way my body is reacting to my thoughts.
And I wonder where I got this belief.
And I wonder where I got this belief.
I accept myself
I accept myself
deeply and completely.
deeply and completely.
Eyebrow, I wonder where this came
I
from.
wonder where this came from.
Side of the eye, I wonder where it came
I
from.
wonder where it came from.
Under the eye, I wasn't born with this fear.
I wasn't born with this fear.
Under the nose, does it belong to me?
Does it belong to me?
Chin point, I wonder where it came
I
from.
wonder where it came from.
Collarbone, I wonder if I can let it go.
I wonder if I can let it go.
I wonder if I can ask my body to let it go.
I wonder if I can ask my body to let it go.
I might be able to.
I might be able to.
I choose to let it go.
I choose to let it go.
Wherever it came from, eyebrow, wherever it came from.
Wherever it came from.
Side of the eye, I don't know where it came
I
from.
don't know where it came from.
Under the eye, but it doesn't really belong to me.
It doesn't really belong to me.
My body learned it from somewhere.
My body learned it from somewhere.
Under the nose, where whatever my body learned, I can unlearn.
Whatever my body learned, I can unlearn.
Chin, and I can change that.
And I can change that.
Collarbone, I wonder if I can imagine myself in that accounting exam.
I wonder if I can imagine myself in that accounting exam.
Feeling confident. I wonder what that would feel like.
I don't even believe that. I wonder what that would feel like.
That would be a new experience.
It would be a new experience.
Under the arm. I choose to let go.
I choose to let go
of this pattern. Okay. So what would that confidence look like? What colour would it be if you tuned into feeling that confidence in your body? When have you felt confident in your life? What about, and I know a bit of your background, so what about if you were sitting in an art, in a room and just doing your art?
If other people weren't around,
yeah,
I'd be like sort of in my little zone and painting away.
What does that feel like in your body?
Sort of multicoloured, like a rainbow or something. It's like it's really light and playful.
Okay, so I want you to imagine that picture and just tap on the karate chop point. Imagine that picture in the art room and that feeling in your body with all those multicolours. And just lift up that person that's in that art room with all those multicolours and that confidence and that in the zone, and put it on top of that person in the accounting exam. And allow her to feel those feelings, being in the zone, all those multicolours. Just tap through the points, the eyebrow, feeling all those feelings of confidence on top of, outside of the eye, and overlaying and dissolving all those feelings of feeling like a failure. Under the eye, all those multicoloured feelings of being in the zone, being creative, and feeling them in the accounting exam. Under the nose. Feeling in the zone, feeling confident, feeling creative in the accounting exam. Chin point. Feeling all those multicolours, that in the zone feeling, that confidence, that creativeness in the accounting zone exam. Collarbone. Feeling all those multicolours going right through the body, dissolving any remaining feelings of fear or panic. Feeling creative and in the zone and confident. Under the arm. Feeling creative and in the zone and confident while in the accounting exam. Sending all those multicolours to your chest, your lungs and the side of your body. Take a deep breath. How's that for you now?
Yeah, it's sort of softer. It's kind of like it's washed it away. Like the panic isn't there.
Okay, so if you tune into coming this morning and that panic that you felt this morning and that pain in the side, can you find that now, or is it harder to find?
I can see it.
Is it?
But it's not like I can't feel it. Yeah.
Good. That's what we want. You can see the memory, but you can't feel it in your body and in your energy anymore. Okay, and tuning into that exam, can you see and then tune into the feeling of it? What does it feel like?
No, I'm kind of a bit carefree about it.
Good. Wonderful. All right. Well, we'll talk again next week. And
thanks, Jenny.
Thanks, and we'll see what